Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again for another one. Footy talk, brother. No 3-point collections this week, blood. What you telling me, fam? Yo, muted, fam.
You see, I'm stressed out, bruv. This is all the Christmas shopping, the late Christmas shopping. This is what it's doing to me, Rants and Roni. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Big up the chat, man. Big up Rants. What you saying, boy? You good, man?
Yeah, bro, I'm all right, bro. You know what I mean? I'm okay, blood. You know what I'm saying? Could be better. You know what I mean? What you telling me, bro?
Bro, listen. Today, waking up, you know, kind of thinking about that result yesterday, I can't lie. When I deep it, I'll take that point. I'll be real with you, man, because we could have lost that game, you know, in the second half. They had better chances than us in the second half to beat us, bro. You know what I mean? Thinking about the wind and that as well. If you've played football and you're trying to play football in wind, you know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I'm disappointed in the result, the bigger picture, we're second at Christmas, bro. I would have never predicted that. You know what I'm trying to say? So
I hear it.
We move. We just have to get back to winning ways against Fulham, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah. To be fair, like that kind of weather's is so dead, blood. Like even in our game as well, it was raining, it was windy, and it's like it's dead. And then we conceded a set piece, and I was like, oh,
Always.
You know them, man. Like, we're bruv, when man are playing in them conditions, yeah, man, set pieces are, bro, you just hate them, bruv.
It's a myth.
Because, bro, as soon as that ball skips off the surface, yeah, it's a madness. And every delivery has just got extra whip on it. You know them, man. So when you're playing against a physical team like Everton, yeah, in them conditions, if you can come out unscathed, you done all right.
No, 100, man. I think yesterday, the main problem that I had with our game yesterday was our attack. Our attack was just bad, Rants. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so disjointed. This starts off with Maresca, actually.
Would you put that down to, though? Yeah.
Bro, it starts from the lineup that he kind of went with. Like, he started Gusto and inverted him into the midfield. Obviously, Cucurella was suspended for the game. But how many times have I told you, bro? When Gusto plays in those positions as an 8, as a 10, we don't score many goals. We struggle to break down teams because he hasn't really got good chemistry with the right winger. He hasn't really got good chemistry with the left winger. You know, and in this case, he was inverting in the left half space, and it just wasn't good, bro. You know what I mean? He just doesn't have that, you know, eye of a needle for a pass. You know what I'm saying? In terms of counter pressing, he doesn't do it as well as Cucurella. You know what I mean? In terms of his awareness on the ball when he gets in those positions, it's not good enough. His finishing, bro, is not good enough. I watched that chance back that Jackson had as well, bro. Yeah, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, bro, someone there with better IQ in terms of finishing, they're gonna delay their run a little bit so they can just go into the end of it and just head it in. You see Kudus, you know how Kudus scored the goal against against Brighton the other day, yeah? That's a similar sort of thing that someone that's familiar with that position would do. You know what I'm trying to say? Gusto in that position, it's just, yeah, like Naj is saying, big up Naj, it hurts my eyes, bro. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? This season, we haven't seen the best of him, but every time we've seen him play at right centre back or at right back, he's looked a lot better. You know what I mean? It wasn't good enough. The subs weren't good enough. Nkunku, he brought on Nkunku quite late in the game. I don't understand why he keeps bringing him on up front, because he said many times he's not a striker. Yeah, me personally, I'd rather just bring on Mark Gill. People would laugh at that. Oh, what was Gill gonna do, bro? Gill is a natural striker. Gill actually knows how to play that position. Gill actually knows how to counter press, man. Yeah. Have you seen the highlights for the game, by the way? Or did you watch all?
Yeah, that Gill brother looks wavy still. Like, I like his movement. He seems like he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing, bro. And when I watched him in the summer, like him, Duran, Sesko, Omarodian, I was telling these lot in the group chat that he's actually impressed me the most out of all of them, right? And the reason why is because of his age, Rants. He's younger than all of them. He's 18, and the things that I'm seeing man doing that you can't teach, right? In terms of the pressing, in terms of left foot, right foot in the box, the movement, yeah. I even went back to the games where my man was 14, 15. I'm seeing him playing against these kids. Rants, he looked like a giant in comparison to them. You know what I'm saying? Right? And he was literally on the verge of breaking into Barca's team. It's only because they had Lewandowski, but man scored on his debut on that for Barca. Like, we haven't signed a joke, man. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's annoying, innit, that he's not really getting many opportunities in the Prem, because for me, he would actually be more effective coming off the bench up top instead of Nkunku. I think, like we've spoken about before, the more I deep it, I think Nkunku's gone in the summer. I'll be real. I think it's gone, bro. He's not really, he ain't really got a space in the team. Do you know what I'm trying to say? He's kind of waiting for like an injury to play midfield. You know what I'm saying? He's waiting for a mad drop of form for like Palmer to play midfield. I just don't really see a future for him in this system. I can't lie, man.
I hear it. No, it makes a lot of sense, bro. Like, he seems like the odd one out right now in your squad, because it's like everyone's got a home. He seems like the only player that don't have a home in it. Like,
yeah,
you can tell that he wasn't a signing of this manager, because manager seems to know where everyone else belongs except for him. He's like the odd player out in the system.
And Maresca's said it many times now. He is not a striker. He is not a striker. But then he brings him on. That's what I'm saying. It's all about
because Maresca's using him, but he's saying, yo, I need a striker where he is. You know them ones, instead of him. He'll be the first out the door.
What it is, yeah, it's the signing of Felix. Like, I love João Felix, innit? But signing Felix has now meant Nkunku's not getting the minutes that Felix has been getting in midfield. Do you get it?
And Felix was under that was a signing that the manager made, so he's gonna obviously prefer Felix.
It was more of a club signing, I would say. I can't lie. I think it was more of a club signing. Apparently, they had to persuade Maresca to like bring him in it, because Felix off the ball, he's not as intense as some players, innit? I've seen him working harder off the ball, to be fair, but that's kind of the narrative that's kind of stuck with him over the years. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But that's what's kind of ruined it for Nkunku, because if we didn't sign Felix and we signed, let's say, Omarodian, Nkunku would be coming off the bench in midfield, and then you'd have Omarodian that would be going up top. You know what I mean? But honestly, bro, second half of the season, I need to see Gill being used more. I need to see him being used more, bro, because the guy, even when you see him in person, he is not built like an 18-year-old. He's really not.
No. He's a man, blood. He's a man still. You can see him playing football. Yeah, he's a man, bruv. Like even the way, like the goal that he scored in the Conference League, I seen the way he protected the ball on the outside and just ran, man. I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Like this guy can play in it. Like he's got a bit about him still. He looks decent. The first time I saw him, I wasn't sure. He seems like the kind of player he wants to link. When you play the ball into him, he wants to bounce it off and spin off and stuff. He's tidy. He's clever, man.
La Magia, how you pronounce it? It's Barcelona, bro.
Yeah. He's clever. He's clever.
Very clever, bro. On the ball, I was watching this guy. It was so tidy with it, right? Because the thing that I didn't really like about the likes of Giran and that, Giran's killing it right now. But what I was watching from Giran, his decision making wasn't great. Last season, he kept shooting from some mad areas on the pitch. Man's all shooting near the halfway line and shit. I'm thinking, bro, what's going on here? You know, Sesko, sometimes I'm seeing some loose touches. On Marodian, trampoline touch all the time.
Yeah, but he can attack the box though, that brother. Yeah. In the box, he's dangerous. You know,
very good in the box. And that's something that I said. But all of them, the recurring thing about all of them that was linked to, they're all very good in the box, Gil included, right? But like I said, when I'm looking at his age and what I'm seeing man doing already at 18, I'm like, yo, this guy, we need to bring this guy. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm kind of looking at him, man. He's going to go a long way. But Barcelona fans were not happy when they sold him for 6 million, you know? They were pissed. They were angry when they sold him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because he was playing with Yamal. He was actually playing with Yamal in the youth team. I watched them playing for Spain together in the youth team as well. You know what I mean? They're both killing it together. So, listen, let's just see, innit? Let's just see. Second half of the season, I'm praying he gets more opportunities in the Prem because we need something different up there, man. When Jackson comes off, I'm like, yeah, now the game's done. We're not gonna see anything up top. You know what I mean?
I hear it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man said you'd rather Omorodian over Nkunku. I know the Omorodian one's weird, innit? Because when I watch him play, yeah, like he's so scatty, yeah, but bro, he's effective, innit? He is. Whether you like it or not, like as much as he's awful to watch, yeah, in the box, he comes alive, bro. Like he's very physical, innit? And it's one of them ones where we're in an era right now where you don't get a lot of physical strikers no more. Do you know what I mean? And this is why I loved Ivan Toney in the Premier League, because I've seen him bully centre backs, bro. I've seen him give man like torrid times. You don't really see strikers no more that stick it on centre halves and make them not want to be there. You know, like that. You don't really see that no more. So, like physical strikers, even if they're not that technical, yeah, they're a nightmare. That's why people struggled with like Troy Deeney and they struggled with like even Antonio. When Antonio's on his game, yeah, man don't want to play against him because he's just he's a nightmare because he's just strong.
Even take it back to what's his name? The guy that used to play for Bolton. What's my man's name, bro?
Kevin Davis.
Kevin Davis.
Yeah, bro. You don't want to play against that man there, bro.
Don't be playing against them man there. You know what I mean? And Gil, when I'm watching him, the way he uses his body, and I'm looking at someone like Hoyland, it's night and day, Rants. He knows how to use his body. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the little link-up play as well. Very good on the ball. You know what I mean? But for this game, bro, I can't lie. Defensively, we were very good, man. Tossing, he was very good in the box. You know what I mean? Like, for the set pieces that Everton had, and even the corners that they had, we dealt with it quite well. You know what I'm saying? Sanchez, I want to shout him out as well. I think
Mateta's another one, mad physical. Them man there, them physical brothers are a problem, blood. They are. What, is Don frozen? I think Don's frozen, guys.
Right, my connection went crazy there.
Okay, there you are. Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, Sanchez, I can't lie, bro. For I'll probably say the past 3-4 games, Sanchez has been good, man. Very good. You know, I'm very quick to cook him when he's pissing me off at the games and I shout at the guy. But I have to give him credit, bro. I can't lie, because he's been making some crazy saves. You know, against Everton, he made a very good save against Jack Harrison. Last week against Brentford, he made a very good save there as well. You know what I mean? He's kind of growing in confidence. I feel like that performance that Jorgensen had against who did we play? Was it Hoffenheim? Was it Hoffenheim? That's what they're called. That kind of woke him up a little bit, because after that game, everyone was begging for Jorgensen to start. You feel me? But Sanchez kind of seems to have switched it on a little bit, man. So long may it continue, because he's got a Bozo moment in him. But when you actually break down his attributes, he's 6'4". He's not a bad shot stopper. You know, his distribution can be better at times as well. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping that now he'll just start to consistently play like this. But I'm not saying that's gonna happen for certain, because with Sanchez, you never know. But right now, he's playing very good, very well. I can't lie.
No, I hear it. Man said, would you take Evan Ferguson?
Nah, not now, man. Not now. I think he hasn't really played much football. He's injury prone as well. He's young as well. Like, nah, we've already got Gil. What's the point? no point really.
I hear it. You know what I'm saying? You lot, there's not many holes in your squad at the moment. I still think you need a goalkeeper. Like, and when I say that, it's like my whole life I've always grown up seeing football teams, and there's a clear distinction between the number 1 and the number 2. At Chelsea, I don't think there is. Do you know what I mean? I don't think there's enough difference in quality between your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth goalkeeper. You man got a bag of keepers, and they're all a similar level. Like, I think you need an outstanding goalkeeper, blood.
But who? Who?
Bruv, listen, go take someone, bro. Like, it's not like you got loads of money. It's not like you've got loads of money to spend anywhere else. Go spend 50 mil on a keeper.
But who though? People love to say this, but give me the names then. Because people are gonna say Costa, Diego Costa. For me, no.
I don't like Diego Costa. I think he's a bit of a
overrated. That Mainoo guy as well.
Yeah.
Listen, that guy gets injured all the time. I don't want him at the club. You know what I'm saying, right? We're not gonna bring in a new goalkeeper right now. People need to forget it. People need to forget about it, bro, because we're not gonna disrupt the season halfway through. Drop Sanchez, who's actually been quite good in certain games this season, saved us quite a lot of points, won us quite a lot of points as well, right? And then Jorgensen, we've just brought Jorgensen in. So what does that mean? Jorgensen's going to be third choice? Like, realistically, that's not going to happen, bro. You know what I mean? I think they're going to probably stick with this guy. I can't lie, bro. I can see it. And we brought in a guy called Mike Penders. He's another young one. He's got a lot of they're calling him the new. You know, they like to do this thing in it, right? It's like the new this, the new that. They call him the new Courtois because he's from Belgium as well. But he's a fucking unit, blood.
Is he tall though? Has he got the same kind of physical, like,
bro?
Courtois is like 6'5" or something.
I think he's 6'6" or 6'7", something like that.
Then, yeah, okay.
He's big. Yeah, I'm gonna show you him after. Big pause on that as well, right? I need to do more research on him, but he looks serious as well. So yeah, keepers, first team keepers. It's gonna be between Jorgensen and Sanchez, man. You know what I mean? Jorgensen's gonna have to find his way into the 11. That's what it is.
So yeah, goalkeeper. I think that you've got enough positions that kind of take care of themselves that you can focus on that area, bro. I still don't think Levi at left centre back is the answer long term. Like, I don't think he's good enough to start, but I think he's good enough to play. But he should probably be your second left centre back. But you don't have a lot of places to strengthen, bro. Like the Nkunku thing. Now I think Jackson is a good enough striker, to be honest. Like, if you're reducing Jackson to second choice centre forward, you have to get a worldie, bro. Do you know what I mean? And there's not many worldies out there.
You got Goalkeeper, you know, Osimhen potentially.
Yeah, but it has to be someone like that. But even Osimhen, Osimhen's not a better footballer than Jackson, bro.
No. And he's not even clinical like that either. He's another one similar to Watkins. You need to keep giving him chances like that. You know what I'm saying? Funny, it's ironic saying that because with Jackson it's kind of similar thing, but this year conversion rate has been good in front of goal. He's been very clinical. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday was another example that we need someone that's a little bit more of a natural striker, someone that's a little bit more switched on in the box. Because there's times where Jackson can get in the box and he's a little bit reactive rather than proactive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's times I'm looking at Gil, for example, getting in the box. Even the goal that we scored the other day from who was it that scored the goal, bro? Someone scored and he could have, if it didn't go in, he would have basically got the rebound because of his movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's something that you can't teach. You know what I mean? So Jackson, that's something that I've spoken to you about as well, Rants. I've said, bro, this guy needs to improve his movement in the box and his awareness in the box as well. Last week against Brentford, Sancho ran past a couple man. He gives it to him. Jackson was asleep. He just kicks it over the bar. You know what I mean? Someone like a Haaland there, they're gonna be switched on, waiting for it. You know what I mean? Whereas him, he kind of switches off at times in the box. It's frustrating because I'm like, you can add that to your game and you'll get even better. You know what I'm saying? So listen, Jackson, I'm happy with him so far in isolation. I'm happy with his development, but we still need that gunman that knows that role inside out. You know what I'm trying to say? No,
I hear it. But there's very few players that fit that description.
I think we'll go for Gyökeres. I can't lie.
You think you'll go for Gyökeres?
I think we're going to go for Gyökeres. Dilap is one that we're looking at as well.
Dilap is cold blood.
Yeah, that's one that I can potentially see because he's a better finisher than Jackson. I'll be real. I think he's a little bit more of a natural striker. Very good on the ball as well. He can progress with the ball when he's running with it. In terms of physicality, bro, he's a unit as well. You know what I'm saying? He can hit the ball clean. Yeah, you know, I love strikers. I could just smack a ball clean, bro. That's
100. That's
he knows how to slack it. He knows how to slap it. You know what I'm saying? obviously Joe Shields knows him as well from Man City. So yeah, he's one that we're looking at. Duran, I highly doubt it, man. He signed a new contract. There was a few whispers before that Chelsea kind of backed out of it because of a few attitude issues. The CRB came back and they weren't happy. Put it that way. They weren't too sure.
But that was the Duran stuff, innit? You told me about that.
Yeah. Apparently that's why they kind of backed away from that one. And now you're probably looking at maybe even 80 million for Duran because he signed a new contract. So
yeah, and he's balling right now.
You know what I mean? I reckon maybe Delap. You're looking at Gokeres. Osimhen, I'm not sure if we'll go back in for him. I'll be real. I don't think we will. But I know we'll definitely sign a striker in the summer. I reckon it'll be in the summer, bruv. For sure.
Yeah, bro. That's scary, bro. Because Chelsea are doing their thing now. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. This is why I know United need to pattern up because Chelsea are going to strengthen again, blood. That's what they'll do. And they will continue to strengthen, bro. They're not going to rest on their laurels like Man City. Man City are now in the position that they are in now is because they got too complacent, bro.
100%.
You have to keep strengthening no matter what, bro. And City didn't do that, bro. And now they're paying the price, bro. So I fully expect Chelsea to continue to strengthen, in the summer. And if you add like a proper 9 to what you're already doing, bro, it's a madness, bro. I'll be real. It's actually 100%. A madness.
Imagine you start like a Gokeres, for example, and you bring him off the bench, and then you bring on Jackson, or Jackson might start a game, then you bring on a Gokeres or something. You know what I'm saying? So these are the healthy headaches you want to be having because injuries happen, a drop in form happens. You know what I'm saying? Different players for different opposition. Like for me, one thing that I've noticed about Jackson, he struggles against low blocks. That's one thing.
Yeah. He needs space in transition, but that's why someone like a Delap would be good because he's good at receiving the ball into feet and he's more of a link man. Even that Gill striker you've got, he's good at like connecting, receiving the ball into feet, popping it off and stuff like that. That's the kind of striker you need. You need someone that can do the Giroud thing when the ball sticks to him and you can just fizz it into them. Yeah,
100%. Jackson's good at linking up, innit? Like in space, I would say, But then, you want someone that's a little bit more, I'll probably say a little bit more physical, a little bit,
you need someone that can play up against a defender. Like if the ball's into them, they can hold them, receive it, lay it off, do that. That's what you need against the low blocks. You need someone that you can punch the ball into, innit?
Yeah, 100%, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see what we do. Even in January, I'm very intrigued to see because right now, you're seeing Saka's gone down injured. You know what I mean? They're definitely probably gonna want to go sign someone.
They ain't signing shit, bro. You know Arsenal, bro. They ain't signing nothing.
But Sterling's gone as well. Sterling's gone as well. That's 2 men gone now.
But they ain't signing no one, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't worried about. They ain't doing shit. That's maybe one thing. They ain't doing nothing. Maybe Marcus. You know what I mean? But they ain't doing nothing, bro. This is what them man do. Them man flattered to deceive and that. Saka's injured now. I see Bear Man tweeting saying, season's over. Bro, they know they're not signing no one, broski.
Boy, listen, we need to not even worry about them. Let's just take advantage of it, right? Because I want to finish above them. I want to make sure that we win at least the conference league. That's a given, and go in the FA Cup. I want to be back at Wembley again. I went Wembley twice last season, and I fucking lost both times I was there, bro. I want to be back there this time, lifting it. You know what I mean? We've got the squad to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying, right? But January, I want to see what we're gonna do because Leslie Ogochukwu is on loan at Southampton. He ain't really been getting used. He might get recalled. I don't mind bringing him back because away from Caicedo and Lavia, we haven't really got a 6. You know what I'm saying? Andre Santos is on loan and Leslie's on loan at the minute. So bring him back. Do you get it? Carney, I reckon Carney's definitely gone.
He's playing like a player that knows he's done.
Yeah, he's done. Carney's gone. Cassaday's probably going to go on loan as well. Dewsbury Hall, we'll see what happens there, but I reckon we'll probably keep him until at least the summer. I'm trying to think of who else is going to leave. I'm seeing a few whispers about Disasi leaving, but then Maresca seems to like him, bro. Because Maresca uses him more than he uses Badiashile more time. Do you know what I'm saying? I reckon he'll probably stay as well. But incomings, it's hard to see what positions we're gonna go for, man. Maybe,
bro. But you're in a great position, bro. I'm in the opposite position. I'm like, pretty much Sports Direct. Everything needs to go, blood. That's what I'm on.
That's what I was gonna speak to you about, man. Like in terms of going forward, Rants, because listen, you man lost 3 yesterday. Like I don't want to overly analyze the game because it's the same problems we've been talking about in terms of lacking quality in attack. Amrim getting the players in positions where they can actually score goals. But Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes, grenade football, Mainoo not being used correctly right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hoyland coming off the bench, offering nothing.
Yeah.
All these problems, spoken about it before. What I want to
100.
know is who you want to get rid of in the summer and who you want to come in the summer as well, bro.
Like, the way I'm looking at it, everyone outside of the 5 players that came in the summer, Ahmad and Kobe Mainoo, everyone can go. That's the way I'm looking at it. Everyone. Like, there's no one that's safe. No one.
Even your boy Xerxes.
No, he came in the summer. So,
sorry. Go on. Carry on.
so Xerxes, Ugarte, Euro, Mazraoui, and Delit came in the summer. Kobe and Ahmad. Outside of these, man, everyone else can fuck off, mate. Do you know what I mean? I'll be real. Like Lissandro, not good enough to be a starting left centre back for Manchester United. I would argue that he's not good enough to be at the club, period. Like,
he's not.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'd argue he's not even good enough to be second choice left centre back. But because he's not on massive wages, I'd keep him as backup left centre back option for now. For now. Do you know what I'm saying? And then after that, I'd fuck him off maybe the season after. Do you know what I'm saying? When I'm going through it, Lindelof needs to leave. Harry Maguire, he might keep here to be back up to the lit, which I'm not angry about. He's 31, 32. He's not going to play a lot of games. Like, he's probably going to have to take a pay cut, and he knows he can't get a better team than Man United, and he knows he's not going to get the money nowhere else. So, it's no problem. But when I'm looking at Mason Mount, injured now until March, apparently, get this guy out of here. Another 10 weeks injury. Get this fucking guy out of here, Mason.
All right, give me 2 seconds, right? I got delivery. Keep going.
No problem. Yeah. Cool, no problem. Mason Mount, get Mason Mount out of here. Let me work from the back. So Lindelof can leave. Luke Shaw's a pussy. We're not going to get rid of him, but he can leave. Dalot can leave. There was rumors about Real Madrid. Dalot can leave, no problem. Do you know what I mean? If Real Madrid want to give us money for Dalot, I'd keep Malacia as backup left wing back, but I need a starting left wing back. I need a starting left wing back for sure. So we're being linked with Teo Hernandez. We've been linked with Nuno Mendes. There's stuff coming out in Portugal that one of my guys that's Portuguese showed me. A few outlets are running the Nuno Mendes to Man United thing in Portugal.
How do you feel about that? I haven't really watched much of him, apart from like the Euros and Champions.
I like him. Obviously, Sancho destroyed him in that game.
Destroyed him.
But other than that, like, bro, he's a tidy player, innit? I would take him, and the manager's worked with him before, and he's young. Do you know what I mean? So
he was at Sporting, innit? Yeah, he was.
Exactly. So I would I'd take him at Man United because the manager knows him and the manager trusts him. Do you know what I mean? Now anyone can have a bad game, and Sancho can cook anyone. It's Sancho. So I'm not going to hold that performance against him.
Now, what I want to ask is realistically, what do you think Ineos are going to do in the summer? Do you think
I think a mass clear out?
Do you think they're going to do what we did then?
I think so. I think that they're gonna I think they're trying to replicate what you lot are doing, bro. They got Vivel in, and he came from you lot. He knows what you did. He knows how you did it, and I think that they're trying to replicate Chelsea, like even from the academy stuff. Like, our owners were saying that, yo, we're selling these academy players now. Do you know what I'm saying? And we did it in the last window. We sold a few academy players. We put buybacks in all their things. We put sell-ons in. And we're starting to move academy players. And now they're saying if academy players ain't ready for the first team within a couple of years, we're selling them. We're not holding on to them and losing them on a free like what we used to do. So I think that they're looking at Chelsea's model, how much money they're bringing in. Like, we got rid of Kambwala. We got rid of the other guy that plays for Poland, the light skin you, Oyedele. Like, we got rid of a few men that were in the academy that usually United would have kept. We got rid of Shola as well, didn't we?
Yeah, Shola was gone. He's gone. Where's he at now? Because I saw he came on against
Greece or something. Yeah,
he came on against you, man, innit?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's in Greece or something like that. So, and we got rid of Hannibal as well. We got rid of a few of these academy men. So I think we're gonna start to flip these academy players now. Amari Forsum we got rid of as well, but we lost him on a free though. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think they're starting to flip these guys before we lose them on a free, because United kept losing young players on a free. So I think that we're trying to replicate what you lot are doing in terms of selling the academy players early with buybacks. We got a buyback on the Portuguese Fernandes guy, Alvaro Fernandes. Don't know if we're going to cash that in.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to cash that in, but there's talk that potentially the manager likes him as well. And if we can get Nuno Mendes in and get him, then we can fuck off Malacia.
Oh, yeah, Malacia.
I don't mind Malacia because he's been out for 18 months. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, I hear it, man. But yeah, listen, it's an interesting project, isn't it? It's an interesting project. Like, listen, we're both football men, innit? You know what I mean? So, like, I actually enjoy sort of rebuilding. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
100%.
You know what I mean? With us, when I was seeing what we was looking to do and that, I could see like, yo, okay, this guy's good. And okay, that looks good. You know what I mean? Like, it's interesting. Okay, bring the rest.
You lot showed people that it doesn't need to take 3-4 seasons, blood. You just ran 2 seasons, you just dash away everyone.
Exactly, bro. And last season, if we had Maresca last season, we would have got top 4. You know what I mean? We would have got top 4 because we wouldn't have had that many injuries and we wouldn't be playing fucking Cole left back, Chilwell left wing, Enzo 10. You get me? Desarcy right back. All in one game and that. We wouldn't have been doing that. So we would have had a lot more consistency, you know? The problem that why people couldn't see what Todd Bowley and Egbali and that were doing is because we had the wrong man leading the team. You know what I'm saying? Put the wrong petrol for the wrong car, blood. We'll put diesel in a petrol car. That's what happened last season. You know what I mean? And they clocked that straight away and said, yeah, this guy's got to go. You got top 6, cool, but you still got to fuck off, mate, because you're not the guy to be leading what we're trying to build. You feel me? Right. But yeah, I'm looking at Ineos closely, very, very closely, man, because like I said, everyone makes mistakes at the beginning of these things. Go back to Man City when they first came, the owners, social media wasn't rife like that. But I'm sure if you do some digging, you're going to see mistakes they made as well. You know what I'm trying to say? So it is where it is, isn't it? It's just that you're just lucky because they're not 5 years deep or 10 years deep. They're literally, what, is it a year deep? Has it been a year yet?
It's not even. They came in Feb.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, things can turn around very quickly, innit? But incomings, bro. Who do you want? Who do you want to come into the club, man?
I think we need a ball playing midfielder to play in that 8 next to Agate. We can get Angel Gomez on a free. I would pull that trigger. I'd go get Edison as well from Atalanta. He's probably going to cost about 60 million euros or something. I'd go get him as well. So I'd get in 2 midfielders.
Have you watched much of him? I've watched one game. I can't lie.
I've watched a few games of him. He's tenacious and he can play in it. He's better on the ball than Agate. He's got an engine and he's on kicking ballers. And we need tenacious players like that. If we're going to press and we're going to play as aggressive as the manager wants us, we need someone like him. Do you know what I mean? So I'd get him an Angel. I'd get a left wing back. If he wants Nuno Mendes, then I'm cool with Nuno Mendes. I would take Teo Hernandez as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And if he wants to go and get Alvaro Fernandez as well, I think our buyback is like 12 million pounds or something like that. And if that's the case, fucking hell.
Buybacks, they never, bro, can you think of an...
We should have never let him go in the first place, though. That's the problem.
It's
like,
true.
It's a Ten Hag thing, bro. We should have never let him go.
Nah, it's
true. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that the clause that you lot put in for Sancho is like, what was it? Like we have to finish top 14 or something. Yeah, 25 M's.
Bro, that's Ashworth, bro. That's why you had to get sacked. That's why you had to get sacked.
Put that comment back up because that's what I'm gonna go to next.
Yeah, the Kobe Mainoo. Yeah. We'll talk about
Kobe Mainoo because like I keep saying, people, for me, I'm not overly convinced with Mainoo going into that 10 for United long term, right? How I kind of look at Mainoo in this system.
It's a double 10 though. Remember that. It's not a single 10, it's a double 10.
Of course, it's a double 10. I get that. But for me, I'll be looking to upgrade that position with someone like a Kulusevski, someone like a Cunha as well.
Yeah, you know, or a Kudus or something. We do need to upgrade that. 100%.
That's the sort of player that I would look to be playing in that role. And then Mainoo, you bring him off the bench, bro. Yeah,
100%. He has to be the backup.
I wouldn't start Mainoo in this system personally because I wouldn't start him in the 8. Like you're saying, I want someone that can progress the ball a lot better than him. I want someone that's a little bit more aware of the ball. You know what I mean? I want someone that can get around as well. Someone with better decision making, bro. Because even the goal that Bournemouth scored, I don't know what Mainoo's trying to do there. Trying to do some pretty little pass. Man, just lost it.
Kobe's trying to do what his reflexes tell him to do because he's an attacking player. And when he's in danger, he tries to play his way out of danger. That's still the youthful kind of futsal brain that he's got, whereas I'm under pressure, let me just try to get out. He's like he's in the cage, innit? It's the cage ball in his head. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like when you're a central midfielder, you don't do certain things in certain areas. Like it's not allowed.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? It's just not allowed, bro. You just don't do it there. Like, and the
Mhm.
thing is, no one's coached him to tell him that you can't do it there because that's his natural game is to try and dribble and get out of trouble, innit?
Mm.
And he shouldn't be in these areas where bad decision making costs him and costs the team. This is why you play these players further forward so they're allowed to make mistakes.
Facts, exactly. Because you're spot on when you say that, bro. You want him to be able to try and do these little things. If they don't pull off, you've got Ugarte behind him. He's got
Facts. And another player behind him as well.
Yeah, because when Mainoo loses the ball in that position, now it's Maguire and these man that are getting guys running at them. You know what I'm trying to say?
Precisely.
So, right now, you know, it's a problem with Amorim, who is misprofiling him for me. I don't think he's an 8. And for me, like I've said, I'm just not overly convinced with him starting as a 10 for you, man. I think you can do better than Mainoo in that 10. I'll be real. You know what I mean?
He shouldn't be starting in the 10 for us after this transfer window. I'd start him in the 10 this season, but next season, I'll be looking for someone that can play in the left 10. And I'll be looking for someone like whether it's an Ademola Lookman or Acuna, or if they do want to go, and get Varashelli, or even Nkunku can play there. Do you know what I mean? But even like a Varashelli or someone like that, bro, I need someone in that left 10, that is decisive. You know, like that. Decisive.
And more dynamic.
Because Ahmad is decisive, when he gets the ball in these areas, and I need someone that's decisive. When they get the ball, they're making shit happen, bro. Like I don't need players that are there to just rotate the ball. I need someone that's going to get the ball, take players on down the outside and on the inside, bro, and shooting, bro. I need man letting off shots. I need man like Varashelli is dynamic, bro. He can go down the outside, he can cut inside, he can shoot, he can pass, he can cross. I need someone that wants to receive the ball in that final third, and he just wants to light up the final third.
Exactly, bro. And you need someone that's not going to be overly reliant on linking up play in that position. You know what I'm saying? Like every time they get the ball, they're looking for someone to come and support them.
They need to be able to go by themselves if there's nothing on. Exactly.
And that's why I'm looking at Mainoo and I'm like, bro, I like you, but honestly, you can find better in that position. You can definitely find better there. If you've got fucking Kudus running at you on the one side and Ahmad running on you on the other side, bro, it's long for teams, you know. The way that guys carry the ball, Kobe hasn't got that, unfortunately for him. He ain't really got that. You know what I mean? Because he's just, I don't look at him as a winger or.
No, but he can carry though. Kobe can dribble and he's got neat little feet in tight areas.
He can carry, but not like Kudus is what I'm saying, innit?
Kudus has got that man strength and that explosiveness. His thing's different.
Yeah, it's different gravy. There's levels to this. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're bringing Mainoo off the bench in the 10 against tired legs, then you'll see him be a little bit more effective. But if you're asking him to be the guy creating chances and constantly taking on his man and that, I don't even think he's got an engine to do it, Rants. I'll be real.
He doesn't.
I don't think
he has the end. No, but this is the thing. He plays in bursts, and this is why I think he needs to play in the 10. Because when you're in the 8, you kind of need to have that constant endurance, innit? He's an explosive player. He's a player like he'll walk, then he'll drop the shoulder, then he'll go, and then he's walking. Like, that's his kind of thing, bro. He plays in bursts, innit? And you can't play in bursts when you're playing in the 8 box to box. You can't play in bursts, blood. Because if you lose the ball, you got to get back. There's no, I'm just going to walk around and get my breath back. There's none of that. You have to be constantly, like, moving. Constantly.
So do you think he's got a future then with Amorim?
I think so, but Amorim needs to give up on this number 8 thing. That's not his position in this system, bro. Like, it's not. They're trying to turn him into something that he's not, and I don't like it, bro. And they did the same thing with Pogba as well at Man United. It always happens to these African youths, blood. I swear down. When they got these black youths in midfield, bro, they all just think that these men are just gonna be fucking box to box running and just clamping, man, bro. It's like, no, bro. Like, sometimes man just want to do up flair, blood, and man want to do other things, innit? Like Kobe Mainoo, plays like he's 5'8", but he's not, like, you know them ones. If he was smaller, people would look at him and say, oh yeah, he's tricky, he's creative and that. But because he's big, man just think he's just gonna be breaking up play and that. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not that guy, bro. Like, I don't want Kobe Mainoo running a man down and clamping them, bro. Like, I don't want that.
Nah,
like, that's not his game.
Exactly, and you'll see him start to pick up more injuries doing that. For me, United need to learn from what they did with Rashford, innit? Because as much as Rashford is a limited footballer, he could have developed at a higher rate and could have potentially become a better player if he had more quality around him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Right?
of course.
If you
Because that
got
helps. And even when you're training with better players, you get better.
Exactly, bro. That's my point. Mainoo needs to be around quality. There's certain man that they're just not. Like, you only get a few players like Cole Palmer, for example, that work in chaos. Yeah, Cole Palmer was able to work in chaos. There's only a few percentage of players that are like that. Most players need
they need structure and they need the right things around them to get the best out of them. Yeah,
exactly, bro. Right. So if you're gonna have Mainoo playing with these meaty guys all the time and that, and in a system that's not really getting the best out of him, you're not gonna see his potential get to where he needs to get to. Because you know, like on FIFA, for example, on FIFA, you might see a player, their rating is like, I don't know, 80, right? And then their potential is like 91. Yeah. Right now, Mainoo's only gonna get to like 84.
Facts. Yeah, he'll get nowhere near his potential if you don't use him in the right system or with the right people around him.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's gonna get nowhere near it because he's got the tools to be a top Premier League player, but we're not gonna see anywhere near that.
Exactly.
The way that he's being used.
Imagine if Foden was at United over these years. My word. Yeah. If Foden was at United and Rashford was at City, we'll be talking about different things right now. Yeah, you'll be talking about Rashford with bare Prems, player of the season, young player of the season, and whatnot. And Foden would just be natural ability, but hasn't really done much in the game. You know what I'm trying to say? So environment is key, man. That's something that that Jimmy and Ineos and that they all need to be looking at that and saying, yo.
Yeah, but I think that's why they're getting rid of Rashford, because we're trying to change the culture at the club. And environment is very, 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 very important. And someone like Rashford, who doesn't live the life off the pitch, we don't need him around Kobe Mainoo. Now, we don't need him around him. You know them ones. And they were saying that Lingard was having that effect on Rashford and they got rid of Lingard, and then Rashford's still doing it anyway. So that's just who he was. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where the atmosphere is very important, the environment's important, the coach is important. And I think the players that we get rid of and the players we bring in next year, they have to be the right ones. And even Ralph Rangnick was saying we need to start bringing in younger, hungry players that have a point to prove. You know them ones. Even someone like Acuna, even though he's not super young, Man United is the best club that he would have played for. So he's got a point to prove, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? He's hungry. He's coming from Wolves now. He went to Atleti. It wasn't deemed as a success. He was at Wolves. So if he comes to Man United, he's going to run himself through fucking brick walls for this football club. And these are the kind of players we need to sign. Players that playing for Man United is their be-all and end-all, blood. Not man that are here complacent just to pick up money, bro.
And you know what's so funny about it as well, Rants? How often do you hear about Chelsea's lack of experience or Chelsea's young team anymore? You don't hear that shit.
Not anymore because they're slapping everyone.
You know what I'm saying? And we're the youngest team in the league, basically, right? Last season, I kept saying, bro, like, yes, these men are young, but that should be every single reason why you set them up correctly, because you want to make their job as easy as possible, right? If you're telling a man like Cole, for example, to fucking play at left back, all you're gonna do is show more of his weaknesses and his strengths. You're not helping him. You know what I'm trying to say? That's all you're doing, bro.
Yeah, you're killing Cole playing him there.
Oh no, it's not that. It's because he's young. He's inexperienced. You should have bought this.
He's young, bro. He's not comfortable there.
Exactly, bro. That's just the fact. Yeah, I don't look at age and these things. Obviously, age is a factor, but end of the day, set the team up correctly, bro. Right? And these younger players will play better. They'll start to get more experience. They'll start to get more confidence. They'll start to get more chemistry. All these little intangibles, people forget. Chemistry is a big thing, you know, right? And mainly right now, he does not look like he's...
1 second, people. Don's connection jumped out. I'm sure it'll jump back in. But yeah, you're back. But yeah, Kobe don't look like he's enjoying his football right now. He doesn't. And you know what? The one thing I love about Enzo Maresca, is he doubles down on that. Like, he needs his players enjoying their football, especially the creatives like the Palmers, the Sanchos, the Felix. He understands if they're enjoying their football, that's how he gets the best out of them. Kobe don't look like he's enjoying his football. When I watch him playing for Man United now, he always kind of looks like, you get me, like arms, and it's just like, and it's just, bro, like, I don't like to see that, bro, because it means that the team are letting him down, bro. Because at 19 years old, he's supposed to be playing with a smile on his face. He's supposed to be having the time of his life, bro.
100, bro. That's why this summer is very, very important for him going forward. He signed a new contract as well, didn't he? Or has he signed that yet?
Kobe hasn't signed a new contract yet, but he will. He's still on the academy contract, innit? So he'll get his proper contract. Him and then Ahmad as well. Ahmad will sign a new deal as well. They're supposed to be signing them deals before the start of the new year. So
yeah. Now I hear that, man, because bro, listen, I want to. You might know I'm an ops, but at the end of the day, I'm a football fan first before I'm a Chelsea fan. I want to see this guy get to a level where we're speaking about man in a good light when he's done with the game. I don't want to be talking about man. Oh, remember that Mainoo kid that came through? Oh yeah, if only this. Oh, and if only that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And these man, if the environment doesn't improve, Mainoo, leave. If anything, bro. Learn from Marcus and these man that have not gone anywhere of their career. Yeah. You've got Link right now in fucking, where is he? In Japan? Where is he? Hong Kong or something?
Yeah, Korea, bro. Somewhere. Yeah, Korea, I think. I think it's Korea there.
He's still on 30 bands a week, you know that? He's still on 30.
He's making bread. Yeah.
It's crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's how that's how I would look at it, man. If the environment doesn't improve and there's not a massive overhaul in the summer, long term, I'll be chatting to Maiden to say, yo, listen, do you really want to be around him? And you saw what they did to Marcus. You know what I mean? Like, let's see in it. Because, bro, you have many suitors, even outside of the country as well, bro.
Oh, 100%. You know what I mean? Hey, you lot are crazy, bro. They're cooking your guy, man. Before you wrap up, bro. Listen, you need to make your case for your guy, Madueke, blood, because them man said that, bro, it was a hall of shame stinker.
Come on.
Madueke off the bench, bro.
You see what I'm saying? People on this bullying thing now, you know. You see how you're smiling? Man's even...
Nah, bro, the reason I'm smiling is because, bro, I told you about this guy, you know, and listen, you're moving like a defense lawyer whenever it's Madueke, bro. So,
bro, like, I'm not gonna pick him out specifically yesterday.
No, but that hat trick twanged you in it. Tell the truth,
bro. He didn't twang me. What are you talking about?
Bro, he scored that hat trick, and you thought there was more to come, bro.
Bro, there has been improvement in his game in terms of his crossing. Have you not seen the crosses he's been putting in lately, bro?
Hey, bro, the cross that he put in for, was it Cucurella? Yeah, great cross. But even before that, he put in a really shit cross, yeah, and he got a second chance in it. That's just what it was. He put in a dead cross before that, bro, and then he got it back and he whipped it in again. But come on, brother, he's a struggle. Listen, Madueke, yeah, he's a struggle baller, innit? He's the kind of brother that you have in your team, yeah, when you're up and coming. But now you're challenging for the league, you don't need him no more. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro. Like in life, it's just like gal, bro. Sometimes you have to have a gal for where you're going, not where you are, blood. Because the problem is when you get gal for where you are, yeah. Once you level up, you can't take them nowhere. And now you need a new thing. You know the man. Madueke is the struggle gal, blood. It's the gal that man had when you were struggling, but now man's up. I can't take you around these people because you're gonna embarrass me. Yeah, but this is what Madueke is on now, bro. He's on the struggle thing, bro. He's a struggle baller, bro. You man are challenging for Premier Leagues now. You can't be taking him out,
bro. I'm not stressed about that right wing position, bro. We've got Esteval coming in, yeah, who will offer a lot more quality in the final third and has a higher potential than Madueke. For me, is even better than Oli. I'll be real with you. You know, I like Madueke as a squad player, but Esteval, bro, this guy can potentially be starting for us next season if he does what he needs to do. Yeah. People would tell me,
man said starting, yeah, straight ahead of Neto.
Not straight away, but if he's coming off the bench and he's actually getting assists, he's creating chances, we're looking at him, he's like, raw, like this guy's taking man on and that. You know what I mean? He could potentially find himself in the 11, right? But yeah, people saying, oh yeah, he's coming from Brazil. Bro, go look at the men this guy is facing. In fact, that league is even more physical than the Prem. They batter him.
They're on some fuckery over there. I can't lie.
They batter him, bro, and the stats he's put up this season are not a joke. Because in the box, that's one thing about Esteval. In the box, he is very, very decisive. That's one thing that Madueke isn't. Madueke is indecisive. Esteval is decisive. Do you get it? So if Noni gets moved on next season and we've got Esteval there, I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm really not. But like I said in the summer, I wanted Olise. Yeah, Olise is the guy that should have been starting for us. Then you bring Madueke off the bench. But yesterday, to be picking up Madueke when everyone else was smelling out the place as well, it's just bullying now, isn't it? I can't lie. Let's be real. It's just bullying the guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the attack yesterday was shit. I can't lie. It was shit, man. It was shit.
No, I hear it, bro. But you know what? Everton, bro, when you play against Everton, especially at Everton, it's never an easy place to go. Do you know what I'm saying? It's never an easy place to go, bro. So it's one of them ones where, bro, it happens. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the season, exactly. At the end of the season, you might look at that as a decent point.
Bro, how can I not? How can I not? You know, I mean, I can't get overly greedy, bro. We just finished a 5 winning
They got a draw at the Emirates. Yeah, and they got a draw at the Emirates.
They got a draw at the Emirates. Last time they came to the bridge, we beat them 6-0. You know what I'm saying? Cole Palmer scored 4 goals in that game. You know what I mean? So, listen, Cole Palmer yesterday, I know a lot of people are like, oh, where was he? And he had a bad game. But when I'm watching the game yesterday, Doucouré did a job on Palmer, right? And he wasn't really getting the ball in between the lines. We were so slow on the ball, Rants. Yeah. And I'm looking at it thinking, bro, we know Palmer is good in tight positions, in tight areas. Trust him more. Even if Decore is on his back, just pop the ball to him, bro, and let him win some fouls. Let him try to take a man on. Do all these things. He wasn't really getting the ball enough for me. That's the problem that I had yesterday. I was saying in the first half, get the ball to Palmer more. He's not really involved in the game right now. Do you get it? So that's what we need to do more, man, against these low blocks. If he's getting a man on his ass, still give it to him, bro. I believe in his ability to get out of it. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I hear it. I completely hear it, my brother. But he's good enough. He's good enough. He's them kind of players you can just visit into them.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. There was a lack of urgency yesterday. Lack of urgency, man. But against Fulham Boxing Day, I think we're going to win that game, man. We beat them twice last year.
Is it at Fulham?
Nah, it's at the Bridge. It's at the Bridge. Okay. We've got a good record against Fulham, to be fair, like recently, over the years, actually. But yeah, we should be winning that game. They're not going to be sitting back as much as Everton. They're actually brave. They want to go for it. You know what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man, I think that game will be back to winning ways, I reckon.
No, I hear it. You know what I'm saying? You lot, make sure you run up the likes, man. Run them up. We need 500. Make sure the ratios are up. We're gonna redirect to Saeed as well. He's got Straight Jacket podcast on at the moment. You lot subscribe to Don as well, man. The link is in the title. You man already know what time it is, man. And you know what I mean? We enjoy bringing you these shows, so make sure you support everyone that passes through the channel, man. Like, I mean, it's been a fucking solid year, man. Let them know what you got coming up this week as well, my brother.
Big up, man. We've got Blue Diaries tomorrow, people. I'm just trying to get a little panel together. Obviously Christmas Eve, so not everyone's gonna be available. And then yeah, obviously I'm gonna be at the Bridge on when's Boxing Day? When's Boxing Day? What day is that?
Boxing Day will be on Thursday,
yeah, Thursday. So look out for the review for that one, people. And then yeah, there'll just be a little bit more content this week as well coming, man, before New Year's and stuff. So yeah, big up the chat, man. Merry Christmas, people.
That's it, people. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, big up everyone for supporting the thing. Make sure you hit that like button before you leave. Let's get up to 500 and drop a Rants raid in Saeed's chat, people. Man, we'll see you in a